Hello everyone, we are from Group Orchid. Today we are going to have a presentation on lateral thinking. Before we begin, let me introduce our group member briefly. They are Chen Xinrui, Han Jianing, Dong Jingyi, Jun Ke, Chen Yifei, Wang Qingrui, and me, Yuan Ruqing. There are 6 main aspects to this topic, so everybody can take the time to learn about this content. Introduction. Firstly, definition of lateral thinking. Lateral thinking, a term coined by Edward de Bono in the 1960s, refers to a unique problem-solving approach that encourages individuals to view problems from multiple perspectives. Unlike traditional vertical thinking, which follows a logical progression and typically relies on established norms and procedures, lateral thinking promotes creativity and unconventional methods. It involves breaking away from linear thought process to explore alternative solutions that may not be immediately obvious. For instance, when faced with a challenging situation, rather than sticking to tried and true methods, lateral thinking encourages individuals to ask what if or why not. This approach fosters a mindset that values curiosity and exploration, allowing for innovative solutions to emerge. Secondly, purpose of lateral thinking. The primary purpose of lateral thinking is to challenge and break free from conventional reason patterns. In many cases, sticking rigidly to established methods can hinder problem solving and stifle creativity. Lateral thinking aims to disrupt these patterns by encouraging individuals to think outside the box and consider the broader range of possibilities. By doing so, it becomes easier to identify alternative solutions and overcome obstacles that may have seemed insurmountable through traditional thinking alone. For example, in a business setting, the company facing declining sales might utilize lateral thinking to brainstorm unconventional marketing strategies rather than relying on past methods that are no longer effective. This approach not only opens the door to innovative ideas but also fosters a culture of creativity, where employees feel empowered to express their thoughts and explore new concepts without fear of judgment. Ultimately, the purpose of lateral thinking is to cultivate an environment where innovation can flourish, allowing individuals and organizations to adapt and thrive in the ever-changing landscapes.
Contextual relevance. Business ambassadors in today's fast-paced corporate environment, organizations face complex challenges that demand innovative solutions. Lateral thinking provides companies with tools to rethink their strategies and develop creative approaches to product development, marketing, and customer engagement. For instance, companies like Apple have traveled by employing lateral thinking to create groundbreaking products that redefine industries. Education. In the classroom, lateral thinking encourages students to develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Educators incorporate lateral thinking exercise to stimulate creative and cooperation among students. By fostering an environment where students are encouraged to thinking creatively, they become more adept at tracking challenges both technically and personally. Actors, writers, and musicians often rely on lateral thinking to inspire their work. By exploring ideas from common angles, they can creatively organize pieces that resonate with educations. For example, visual artists might use lateral thinking to combine seemingly unrelated elements in a single artwork, reason in the unique expression that challenging various applications.
Hello everyone, my name is Han Jianing, and let's talk about principles of lateral thinking. Lateral thinking is a problem-solving approach introduced by Edward de Bono that encourages breaking away from traditional linear thinking patterns. It promotes creativity, challenges assumptions, and explores unconventional pathways to arrive at innovative solutions. The key principles of lateral thinking include breaking conventional patterns, generating alternatives using provocation, and emphasizing creativity. First, breaking conventional patterns. One of the foundational principles of lateral thinking is the ability to break away from established thinking patterns. People often rely on habitual approaches to problem solving, which limits creativity and innovation. Lateral thinking encourages questioning these norms to uncover unexpected insights. For instance, instead of improving the efficiency of a slow delivery system, a company might break the conventional pattern by offering same-day delivery through local hubs, completely reimagining the process rather than merely optimizing it. Second, generating alternatives. Another core principle involves generating multiple alternatives to broaden the scope of potential solutions. Traditional problem solving often focuses on finding a single correct answer, but lateral thinking emphasizes exploring diverse possibilities. For example, when designing a product, a team might brainstorm but not just variation of existing features, but entirely new functionalities that address unarticulated user needs. This practice fosters a mindset that considers possibility beyond the obvious. Use of provocation. Provocation is a technique in lateral thinking that deliberately disrupts linear thought processes to spark new ideas. This can involve posing provocative statements, asking what-if questions, or challenging fundamental assumptions. For example, in rethinking transportation systems, one might provocatively ask, what if roads didn't exist? This might lead to innovative solutions such as flying vehicles or understand transit networks. Provocation shakes up thinking, encouraging exploration beyond the boundaries of conventional logic. Emphasizing creativity. Lateral thinking places a strong emphasis on creativity, promoting the use of imaginative techniques to solve problems. Unlike logical thinking, which relies on step-by-step reasoning, lateral thinking seeks to connect ideas in unconventional ways. Techniques such as mind mapping, reverse thinking, or even role-playing can help generate novel solutions. For example, a marketing team might use storytelling techniques to craft a campaign that resonates emotionally with their audience, rather than relying solely on analytical data.
Now, I will introduce the techniques of lateral thinking. Lateral thinking relies on innovative methods to challenge conventional thinking patterns and stimulate creative problem solving. Among its most effective techniques are brainstorming, mind mapping, random word generation, and role reversal. These techniques help individuals and teams explore new perspectives, break mental barriers, and uncover unique solutions. First, brainstorming. Brainstorming is one of the most widely used techniques in lateral thinking. It involves generating a large number of ideas in a group of individually without evaluating them immediately. This process encourages the free flow of thought and reduces the fear of judgment, enabling participants to express unconventional or bold ideas. For example, in product development, a team might brainstorm ideas for a smartphone by thinking beyond traditional features, leading to innovations like foldable screens or AI-powered personal assistants. Brainstorming fosters a collaborative atmosphere where creativity thrives. Second, mind mapping. Mind mapping is a visual tool that helps organize and explore ideas by displaying them in a non-linear format. Starting with a central concept, related ideas are branched out, revealing connections and patterns that might not be immediately apparent. For instance, when designing a marketing campaign, a team might create a mind map with customer engagement at the center. Branching out into topics like social media, storytelling, and gamification, this method allows for a holistic exploration of possibilities, often uncovering insights that a linear approach might miss. Third, random word generation. Random word generation involves introducing a random word or concept into the problem-solving processes to provoke new associations and ideas. This technique disrupts logical thinking and encourages unexpected connections. For example, if a team is working on improving urban transport and select the random word ocean, they might brainstorm ideas inspired by marine life, such as designing transport systems modeled on schools or first for smoother traffic flow. The randomness pushes thinkers out of their comfort zones and into innovative territory. Fourth, role reversal. Role reversal entails viewing a problem from another person's perspective or adopting an entirely different role. This shift can provide fresh insights and challenge ingrained assumptions. For example, a company designing a children's educational app might adopt the perspective of a child to understand their preferences and usability challenges. Similarly, considering the viewpoint of parents might lead to the inclusion of features like progress checking. Role reversal helps generate empathetic and user-centric solutions.
Applications of lateral thinking in business. Lateral thinking is a powerful tool that enables businesses to break free from traditional problem-solving approaches, encouraging creative and innovative solutions. Organizations across various sectors apply lateral thinking to foster innovation, develop marketing strategies, and solve complex business challenges. Fostering innovation, lateral thinking encourages businesses to look beyond conventional solutions and explore unexpected, unconventional ideas. By changing existing assumptions, companies can uncover novel opportunities and create products or services that disrupt the market. For example, Apple is renowned for its application of lateral thinking in product development. The introduction of the iPhone was a result of thinking beyond traditional mobile phone designs and combining features from multiple technologies, such as the Apple mobile phone and internet connectivity, into a single device. This breakthrough product wasn't convinced by simply following industry trends, but by reimagining what a mobile device could be. In the automotive industry, Tesla's approach to electric vehicles, EVs, exemplifies how lateral thinking can revolutionize a sector. Instead of developing EVs that mimic the design of traditional gasoline cars, Tesla focused on creating a completely new driving experiences. With a streamlined design and high-performance battery technology, all while integrating software for continuous updates. Developing marketing strategies. Marketing teams often use lateral thinking to come up with fresh, out-of-the-box strategies that engage customers in unique ways. Traditional marketing campaigns typically follow predictable patterns, but lateral thinking pushes marketers to view the challenge from a different angle. For example, Coca-Cola's Share a Coke campaign is a classic example of lateral thinking in marketing. Instead of simply promoting the brand, the company decided to replace its iconic logo on bottles with popular names, allowing customers to feel a personal connection with the product. This idea was unconventional and disrupted typical marketing strategies, leading to increased sales and engagement. In the digital age, social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok have become platforms where brands apply lateral thinking. Instead of relying on conventional ads, brands have found success through influencer collaborations and creative shareable content, all driven by new ways of thinking about customer engagement. Solving complex problems. Business problems often involve multiple variables and stakeholders, making them complex and difficult to solve. Lateral thinking techniques allow organizations to break down complex problems into manageable parts and explore alternative solutions that might not be immediately obvious. A classic example is the way companies in the retail industry adapted to the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. With physical stores closed, businesses had to find new ways to sell products and engage with customers. Retailers like Nike and Amazon embraced lateral thinking to develop innovative e-commerce strategies, launching virtual shopping experiences, personalized recommendations, and seamless online to offline service integration. Another example is in logistics, where companies like DHL and FedEx have applied lateral thinking to optimize their delivery networks by employing technologies such as drones and autonomous vehicles. These companies have found ways to enhance delivery speeds and reduce costs, solving long-standing logistical challenges with unconventional solutions. Organizational change and leadership. Lateral thinking can also be applied to organizational leadership, particularly when dealing with complex change management or navigating cultural shifts. Leaders who embrace lateral thinking can foster a culture of innovation with their organizations, encouraging employees to think differently and challenge the status quo. For example, companies like Google and Facebook encourage a culture of lateral thinking through innovation time, where employees are given the freedom to explore their own projects and ideas that could benefit the company. This environment encourages employees to think creatively, solve problems in new ways, and potentially create new business opportunities. Additionally, lateral thinking in leadership involves questioning traditional management structures and adopting more flexible, dynamic approaches. For instance, companies that promote flat organizational structures, where employees at all levels are encouraged to contribute ideas and make decisions, apply lateral thinking to leadership and management practices. Problem solving in customer service. Lateral thinking is also used to solve problems in customer service by creating unexpected solutions that improve customer satisfaction. For instance, Zappos, an online retail company, became famous for its exceptional customer service by thinking laterally about how to engage with customers. Their decisions to offer free returns and even go as far as to call customers just to check if their orders arrived as accepted is a clear example of how lateral thinking can transform an organization's customer service experience into a competitive advantage. Moreover, in the case of Airbnb, the company applied lateral thinking in solving the problem of trust between hosts and guests. They introduced a robust review and rating system, which allowed both parties to share their experiences, and incorporated user profiles to establish credibility and promote transparency. This all-of-the-box thinking helped Airbnb build trust, leading to its rapid growth in the competitive accommodation market.
This part shows some benefits of lateral thinking. Lateral thinking offers significant advantages for individuals and organizations, transforming the way problems are approached and solutions are developed. By breaking away from conventional thought processes, It fosters innovation, enhances adaptability, and equips individuals with the tools to solve complex challenges effectively. Firstly, enhance problem-solving skills. Lateral thinking empowers individuals to address complex problems by encouraging nonlinear, unconventional approaches. Traditional problem-solving always relies on existing patterns or logical reasoning, which may not always yield effective solutions for intricate or novel challenges. Lateral thinking, on the other hand, pushes individuals to explore alternatives, create assumptions, and discover creative ways to overcome obstacles. For example, instead of merely optimizing an existing process, lateral thinking might inspire a complete redesign that eliminates inefficiencies altogether. In industries like technology or healthcare, this capability can lead to breakthrough solutions, such as developing new algorithms or treatment methods that were previously unconsulted. Secondly, innovation and creativity. Fostering a culture of lateral thinking unlocks greater potential for innovation and creativity within teams and organizations. When individuals are encouraged to think outside the box, they are more likely to generate fresh ideas that challenge the status quo. This type of thinking drives transformative innovations that can redefine industries and create competitive advantages. For instance, the rise of streaming platforms like Netflix stemmed from a lateral approach to entertainment delivery. Instead of adhering to traditional cable broadcasting, Netflix reimagined content distribution through on-demand streaming service. Similarly, businesses like Dyson revolutionized product categories by challenging conventional designs and embracing creative problem-solving techniques. Creativity, driven by lateral thinking, also plays a critical role in marketing and branding. Memorable advertising campaigns, such as Dave's Real Beauty campaign, often arise from lateral approaches that delve industry norms and create authentic connections with audiences. Thirdly, adaptability. Lateral thinking promotes adaptability, a crucial skill in today's fast-changing environments. It enables individuals and organizations to pivot quickly, respond effectively to unforeseen circumstances, and explore innovation strategies to manage change. Unlike rigid linear approaches, lateral thinking encourages flexibility, allowing teams to thrive in uncertainty by considering multiple perspectives and solutions. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, many businesses demonstrated adaptability through lateral approaches. Educational institutions adopted hybrid teaching mode, incorporating online platforms like Zoom and interactive tools, ensure continued in-learning despite physical constraints. Retailers introduced curbside pickup and contactless delivery methods, reshaping traditional approaches to meet new customer needs. At the individual level, professionals who adopt lateral thinking are better prepared to embrace career shifts, learn new skills, and stay relevant in evolving industries. The ability to adapt by thinking creatively allows them to track new challenges confidently and find opportunities even in adversity. Fourthly, improve celebration and teamwork. Lateral thinking fosters an environment of celebration by encouraging diverse perspectives. In group settings, individuals bring unique ideas to the table, and lateral techniques such as brainstorming or mind mapping allow teams to explore these ideas collectively. This celebrative approach often leads to more holistic solutions that address various aspects of a problem. For instance, multidisciplinary teams in product development fluent rely on lateral thinking to innovate. Designers, managers, marketers, and researchers work together, combining their expertise to create products that are both functional and appealing. The synergy derived from such calibration often results in solutions that are more innovative and effective than those developed in isolation. Last but not least, increase resilience. By equipping individuals and organizations with the ability to approach challenges creatively, lateral thinking builds resilience. When faced with setbacks, lateral thinkers are less likely to feel constrained by traditional approaches and more likely to view challenges as opportunities for growth. For example, startups often exhibit resilience through lateral thinking. When initial strategies fail, founders refine the problem and pivot their business models. Instagram, originally a location-based tracking app, provided to a photo sharing platform after recognizing users' behavior patterns. This ability to adapt creative allowed Instagram to grow into one of the world's most popular social media platforms. In personal context, individuals who practice lateral thinking tend to be more resourceful and optimistic when solving life's challenges, contributing to their overall mental resilience.
I'm going to do the summary. Lateral thinking, introduced by Edward de Bono in the use of lateral thinking, is a creative problem-solving approach that encourages thinking beyond traditional linear methods. Unlike vertical thinking, which follows a logical path, lateral thinking promotes exploration of unconventional solutions by asking questions like what if or why not. This approach helps break free from habitual thought patterns, allowing individuals to discover innovative solutions and view challenges from multiple perspectives. As further discussed in de Bono's works and McCarthy's Thinker Toys, lateral thinking fosters a mindset of curiosity and creativity, essential for tackling complex problems. In today's rapidly changing world, lateral thinking remains crucial in business, education, and the arts. In business, it fosters innovation by encouraging companies to explore unconventional strategies, as seen in companies like Apple. In education, lateral thinking develops critical thinking skills, helping students adapt to future challenges, as Ken Robinson highlights in his TED Talk in 2006. In the arts, it allows creators to push boundaries and produce original works that challenge social norms. Overall, lateral thinking is a vital tool for creativity and problem solving. It empowers individuals and organizations to adapt, innovate, and thrive by transforming challenges into opportunities, making it an indispensable skill in an increasingly complex world. That is all our content, and here is some references. That's all, and thanks for your patiently watching.